2 just always feels correct. And the Jeskai build I love 4 though. Like when you have bolts, it just feels great. When you don't have bolts, it doesn't feel as good. Place the 2 Jace with Tormenting Voice, decks fixed. Huh. Everyone know that feeling when you make a deck and it is testing well, seems fun and competitive against other matchups, but then you realize that it just folds to humans. That is a problem. I guess one of these has to tap for blue. Cut down to 1 search risk to have in an opening hand. That feels pretty good. Luminary Ascension, Mirror Tech for like... Oh, Luminarch Ascension? That's pretty spicy in the mirror. Windswept Heath into Breeding Pool. Interesting. Interesting. Bant, huh? Bant. I'd like to get a bin here if I can. Luminarch Ascension is spicy. That's pretty spicy. I think I'd probably bin an opt here. Nah, opts are good. In fact, I can cast 2. I'm just gonna play this Colonnade and send it back. What am I playing against? Having the second op means I can fire off this first one and actually get some value. What am I playing against? Like Bad Company or something? What is this? Spirits? It's Spirits. Why didn't I realize this is Spirits after Seachrome Coast? It's like super obviously Spirits, but it's like the slowest Spirit hand I've ever seen in my entire life. Doesn't do anything until turn 3. That's wild. Well, definitely. Okay, that's a good draw. Selfless Spirit would be awkward, but anything else makes it fine. I think I'm supposed to. Just pass back and get more value out of this. I know it's greedy. Spellqueller and Selfless Spirit both stop it, but he seems to have a very slow and clunky hand. Now, what if he just companies here? Oh, baby. See, now I get like super rewarded for it. I'm going to save the op for a future Terminus. I'm just going to take this 3. Yeah, I just get like crazy rewarded now. No, that's kind of fine. Bye-bye. Yeah, that was definitely best case scenario. Yeah, sure. I guess like best would have been like if he also played a Mausoleum Wanderer, or if he did like 2 Phantasmal Images or something like that. But that was a good scenario. That's a bad one. So I get to opt here because I need to dig as deep as I can for a Terminus. If I hit it here, I can hardcast it. So it's fine. I just need to dig for it and also flip this as quickly as possible. Butts, man. Alright. Well, that's not good. Huh. I'm supposed to buy this 6 life. Oh my god, he's gonna spell quell this. Now I think I have to counter this. Again, because I'm at the point where I can hardcast anyways. The fact that I can hardcast a Terminus if I draw it. It's fine to be able to draw it when I don't have the mana to cast it, like right there. Hopefully he casts a 2-drop. No. Okay. I have to play this turn. Block with Colonnade? No, I just want to get rid of that guy, I think. I mean, I guess block with Colonnade's fine. I'm about to flip this as Kanta. Like, I think this is fine. I think this is all fine. This answers some of his threats. If I get to flip this, the game's over. Yeah, maybe, you know what, maybe I was supposed to hold that for... That's true, that's true. Maybe I was supposed to hold that for a opportunity to... Okay, well now Alf looks really good. Man, his hand sucks. I don't think I... Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, this is fine, whatever. I'm just gonna oust this. Send back with Illumination. Flip Ascanta next turn. Yeah, I've never seen such a slow hand out of... I guess I'll let this resolve. I don't just like Illumination looking for like one of the other Logic Knots or Spell Snare, because if I hit Terminus on the first draw, I'd rather that guy be in play. Yeah, this is fine. Just looking for another Terminus. I have a lot of draws at it. If we hit it, it's over. I think I go with the Opt first. Cool. That probably just gets a concession, I would think. Yeah. Like that has to just get the concession. And then off Illumination we were gonna draw okay. Really good stuff. Alright, so let's get the Angels in there. Timely's fine. That's probably it. Get out Negate. Spell Snare is like fine. And what do we not want? Click is okay. Concession Terminus, yeah, you get a lot of those. I guess the Logic Knots are not fantastic. I know, I was really aggressive with my resources that game. I was probably more aggressive than I needed to be. I think being win con heavy in this matchup's okay. I mean, his hand sucked. We got pretty lucky. I'd probably get rid of this Logic Knot. And maybe that's it. This might be it. Kind of like the other Timely. Timely's not great, but yeah, Jace is medium. But said it like the thing is, it's a matchup where like if you cast Terminus, you win, and Jace is a really good way of like ensuring that we can cast a Terminus. Like Terminus is just so good against them. They can't spell quell it. It's really hard for them to Mausoleum Wander it. They can't Self a Spirit. Like it just like trashes this deck. So I kind of like leaving in all the walkers. Cut to Vary for a Timely. The thing is, Timely is not as good as it normally is because the attackers well, the soldiers just like don't do anything. It's really just 3 mana gain 6 life, which isn't great. That is true. I kind of like the Dispel. Thank you. I kind of like the Dispels. I'm going to try without him, but yeah, I mean, we're probably supposed to bring this spells. Thanks, Freed. I don't know. I like being threat dense in this one. I think cutting it to Vary could be fine, though, but he is another hard thing for them to deal with. 5 drops are good against the Spell Queller deck. Yeah, his hand looks fine. It's not great. It doesn't have any removal, but ops are good against this. Like I said, setting up a Terminus is what we want to be doing, so. Alright, so he's the Aether Vial and Coco version, which is what people have kind of settled on lately. Oh. Alright, well, I'm going to leave with the colony. Then I was going to leave with Flooded Strand. You always just want to have the white source in play. Teferi can force a selfless spirit activation. You mean by, like, bouncing? I'm gonna leave with the colonnade and not opt here. Ops are because I like have my land drops for now, and opt being there for instant speed terminuses being super good against Aether Vial decks. I picked up a playset of Hazard a week ago because he convinced me it was potential of modern. Yeah, Hazard's great. The card's like really good. The card is very good. Misses his land drop. I'm gonna play the Escanta. Off the plains here, yeah. Just smooth my draws for the rest of the game. Does he have something that stops this? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this card's annoying in general, but I assumed he had something like that. Yeah, I think Hazard's very good in Mardu. Keep missing the land drop. Found a good one, too. That's not good for me. Wow, that's really not good for me. That means I can't Terminus here either. But it also means I'm only taking one this turn. And I can cast Vendilion and click under her. Ghost Quarter? It's actually kind of interesting. No, I'm gonna bin it. Brutal. I could use it as a removal spell on his, like, Mausoleum Wanderer. Yeah, it's not the worst idea in the world, honestly. I think I use it here. It's a removal spell on his Mausoleum Wanderer. What is this? Sick. Well, he doesn't know about this, so hopefully this gets him. He's gonna put this to 3, though, is the problem. Then he has Spell Queller. But if he attacks with all of them, I'm gonna flash in and try to block here. I have a feeling he just has Spell Queller, though. The problem is if I flash in before that, he just doesn't attack with the Gaddock Teague. What? Spell Queller? No way. Alright, well now I'm just dead. This is a sick hand. Like, this is an unbeatable hand. His first hand was, like, unlosable. This hand's unbeatable. I guess I just want to find a path now before he has Spell Queller up. Oh, that's pretty good. Wow, that actually can potentially do something here. I'm gonna take, like, quite a hit here, but she almost stabilizes things if he doesn't have a Lord. Take 7 this turn, go to 5. If I draw a land off these 3 looks... I like how this still can be cast for its miracle cost. That'd be a weird bug if it let me do it. Just on Mausoleum Wanderer. There's an unspell. Yeah, huh. No Lord, no Lord, no Lord. 4 looks. Oh, yeah. Well, no. Top card, next card. I can bin a card. Yeah, okay, 4 looks, too. Kind of. Yeah, 4 looks. True. Let's hope that I can find us a land. That isn't a shock land. One, that's not one. Two more looks. Fortunately, can't flip this either. There we go. I mean, these are really good follow-ups into each other as well. Fortunately, we're still at 3, so she doesn't kill us. How about this? And then how about a second one? So I'm at 8. I'm still probably just dead. If he has like a spirit, I'm probably just dead here. Okay. Alright. Could you have a sicker hand? Please. Could you show me like a better hand against miracles? Alright. Good lord. I bet he attacks with everything. He does. I'm in fact still dead. Lame. You're not supposed to be able to die with this card in play. So close. So close, so close. Still don't think I'm supposed to bring that card in. I mean, I can't beat Thalia plus double Mausoleum Water plus Gaddock Teague. Too many spells in my deck to be able to beat that. But we got the play here. Let's see if we get a reasonable hand. Nope. Well, no. If he has a fast start, if he doesn't have a fast start, this hand's really good. If I can find 2 more lands and just set these up. If he has Thalia, I just get run over. But if I can get to turn 4, if I like somehow get to just cast a turn 4 Jace, which seems pretty unlikely. It's actually really close. This hand's actually really close. Alright. This is better. You don't want to start with 2 terminus in hand, but when you have a Jace in your hand as well, it's not the end of the world. They're actually like kind of reasonable when you have a Jace in your hand. This deck is so wild. It's just like, what if we take Coco, High Arcs, and Aether Vials? It's all the same deck. I guess High Arcs and Coco are normally in the same deck. The fact it's a Coco and a Vial deck now is pretty weird. Don't have the turn 2 guys, please. Pretty please. Please. No. No. Alright, play Thalia, though. Play Thalia. Play Gaddock Teague or Thalia here. Because you think you get to resolve them. No. Balls. I guess it could still be Thalia. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Tricked him. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. We got a game plan. I get to shuffle that Terminus back into my deck too. This card's really good against them. Shuffle it with field, I mean. In response to the crack here, I'm gonna do this. Seems a little bit weird, but I think I'm supposed to do this. I think in response to the crack here, I'm supposed to do this. Paying cost. You gonna counter this? You can spell quell this? Rattle chains. Wow, he's going deep. Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay. Just dumping his hand. Interesting. Still target him. Just take Supreme Phantom. Leave him with Selfless Spirit. Lords are way more problematic here. Surprised he... Oh, he couldn't. Okay. Ooh, gets it tapped. He doesn't want to play the Selfless Spirit this turn. Interesting. Doesn't want to play into the sweeps. You got an interesting game here. Yup. You gonna trade a Selfless Spirit for him? Like, I'll do that too. Either of these are fine. Do you have like another one you're gonna flash in? Another one. Hey, TZ, thank you for that follow. I guess I could just path this guy now. Then it makes this whole exchange kind of trivial. I need this guy to die, I think. Having two Mausoleum Wanderers is kind of scary. Yeah, just path here. Yeah, we were talking about that, TZ, in my local shop earlier. We're like, man, there had to be a reason they printed Scape Shift. And there are guild gates again. We had the same idea as you. Alright. Opponent empty-handed. I'm going to go ahead and clear their cavern here. In case we draw like a Cryptic or something. If we draw any land, we can play this thing. I think it was fine to not like snap path my own guy here. Okay, opt. Could do it this turn. Playable? Probably. On his upkeep, I think I'm going to opt. Okay. Wonder if I was supposed to path my own guy. Maybe. Thalia. Now I think I do it, and he probably like just counters anyways. I guess I could just counter Thalia because he just cast her. Do I care about that though? If I just go for this and he sacks this, and I draw... Like, would he really... I could just snap... I'm gonna go for the snap path line. No, I'm not gonna not. I'm gonna go for the snap path line. I think there's a reasonable chance he sacks this, which I would be fine with. Like, I would be fine with that. Then she resolves, and then I play Baneslayer, and then we're looking pretty good. Except for this guy. He's making Baneslayer look a little awkward. I need him to die. Slayer. Because then he can like make a bunch of blocks and then potentially like sack it and leave things alive, and could be a problem. Okay. Problem number 1. Interesting. Gets me a lot of bodies. Do they matter? No. Definitely think I attack here. Oh god, I keep forgetting I can't logic knot. Yeah, I think I do just cast this. Cast this just to get the bodies. Forgot he says you can't do X spells either. At least I remember this time before I didn't. At least it makes it so this guy can't attack. Draws another land. Yep. Path. Opt. Opt right now. Opt cost 2. Still opt right now. Strip mine doesn't really matter. Keep the pressure on. Tiki is a party pooper. We're not out of the clear yet, but we're putting on some good pressure, and he keeps drawing lands. That's good for us. We're looking for a path or an oust. Teague attack? Does he have a sweeper of his own here? I'm gonna make sure we kill Teague. What does the Teague attack mean? That he wants to cast a collected company? Or that he's given up hope? I don't know. It's not gonna work. I think I go cryptic there instead of... Maybe I was supposed to logic knot. Yeah, I was probably supposed to logic knot. So what am I doing? I should have logic knot so I could tap his team, kill him with this. That was stupid. That was stupid. Absolutely should have done that. It's not even close. Yeah, now he would just be dead, but instead he's not. But instead he is, because, you know... Except he's not, because of this. But I make him sack it. Make him sack it, make him block with this. Hey, Bob Marley, thanks for that follow. No, I think I draw a card here. We just keep on just keep pressuring him and like refilling our like. We just need to get in like an inch. We need an inch here. All right, he's down to one last chump blocker. Yeah, totally. Here's the list we're playing right now. Okay. So we were gonna draw the oust because I was gonna opt. Good start to the league. It's a pretty meh matchup, so happy to take a win there. That game 2, you see like how poorly that matchup can really go. That was a good donut. I used my cryptic commands very poorly that game, though. That was some loose play. I definitely had the win. If I just like didn't play stupid. I mean, we got the win, but It was easier if I didn't play stupid. Yeah, I mean, Jeskai Miracles is much better against that deck. It's not like an auto win, but it's still just like much better. I think Jeskai Miracles is probably just better. I just miss playing blue-white. But I think overall that deck's probably just better. I think this one might be a little bit better against Dredge, but which is kind of why I wanted to bust it out again. Alright, so game 1's going to be pretty rough here against Storm, but going forward, games 2 and 3 get a lot better. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Helix is great against... Helix is great against Burn, so... I can't see or hear the stream, only the chat. Gotta reload. Go ahead and opt here. Bottom that guy. Oh, there's a path. Not the best answer in the world to this guy. I'm gonna upkeep it. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Alright, so he didn't do anything response there, so that's good for us. I wanted to do an upkeep so they didn't have the ability to... If I did it on my turn, he'd have the ability to gift. I just didn't want to be able to gift this turn, or if he did, it'd have to be difficult. Hey, Horrid Hail, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate it. I wanted to make it as difficult as possible for him to cast gifts ungiven this turn. Like I said, game 1's really hard. Game 1 is super, super hard. Takes a miracle. Except it doesn't take a miracle. It's actually, miracles are not very good in this matchup. Would have been okay there, but... It's super hard to pick a spot to win. Dredge matchup is better than it is with most control decks. Game 1 is pretty difficult, but Rips and Surgicals and Celestial Purge and all that it makes it a lot better. Angels are really good. I miss playing in Treat. We're not playing in this list anymore, but that was my pet card forever. But I've finally been weaned off of it. But man, I love that card. Alright. Metamorphose usually means we're dead. But yeah, with Jeskai being able to turn the corner and take an aggressive route, taking an aggressive role, it's really nice. You just like can't do that in blue-white. That's one of my big gripes with it. I mean, I love playing blue-white. The deck's just so pretty. Everything just looks so nice. It all fits, but I think you gotta put those ugly red cards in. Chances of this resolving pretty low. Yeah, I know it is. Alright, we're dead. He's got Mana Guy plus Gifts Ungiven. Okay, so we bring in Rest in Pieces. We bring in Damping Sphere, Negate, Disdainful Stroke, Surgicals, Dispels, all that good stuff. And it makes it so our slow, clunky, crappy win cons can actually still win. We leave in Detention Sphere and Supreme Verdict for quick goblin routes that he may take. We trim on a Jace. We take out Oust, trim on a Path. Spell Snare is great. Clicks are fine. That's pretty funny. Like, our win cons are still just like... Actually, you know what? He's pretty better than Teferi. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Cryptics are super awkward. They're better when we have a lock piece in play, though. I don't know. I still think we trim on one here. Seems fine. I almost want an Angel more than I want Teferi. That is actually the swap we made, Bob. Sometimes we do 2 Serum. We're trying out 2 Illumination today. A lot of the times you'll find me playing 2 Serum in that spot. No hard hate pieces, but I mean, it's got some of the tools to get there at least. I think we keep this. Pretty mediocre hand overall, though. I'm getting really nasally. Ugh. The sick symptoms are kicking in as it gets later. Hi. Can't see your... My goodness. Alright, we'll send it back here. Opt is fine. Yeah, I mean, you can't not run the ops if you're going to play Terminus. Jeskai versus Blue-White. Not Jeskai normal, not normal Jeskai, but Jeskai Miracles, I think, is probably better overall than Blue-White, if I had to pick one. There we go. Get to play this with a Dispel up. Feels pretty good. Opt is fine. Yeah, if I gun to my head, had to pick which one is better right now, I would say probably the Jeskai one. But I think they're both fine options. Not normal Jeskai control, though. I think Miracles is better than normal Jeskai control. I think that deck's still fine. Yeah, you got it. Pieces after I get rid of the graveyard's pretty good. You're sick as well? Yeah. It's fun. Fun times. Put Serum Vision's Sleight of Hand into their hand. Yeah, I'm glad the Sore Throat has finally passed, because that is the worst. I hate sore throats. But that part of it has passed last night. Now I'm just like all congested and sneezy and itchy, scratchy nose. But I didn't want to... I wanted to stream still. I didn't want to miss streaming, just because I was all sneezy. I just hope it... My hopes was that it wouldn't just, like, gross people out. I remember there was a stream that I used to watch where this dude would, like... It was really gross. He'd spit, like, loogies all the time. Like, I always thought it was the nastiest thing. Yeah, this guy, like, kind of matters. I'm a little bit worried about him having something like a thing in the ice that I'd want to be able to path. I've seen that in the sideboards a lot. Mr. Sniffles, if you missed the stream again, I'd start a riot. Yeah, I believe that. I didn't want to miss it. Yeah, we did try. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Total PC Lover. We did try Raw. He did not impress. All right, whatever. I've got this Supreme Verdict. I'm just gonna path this guy. Why keep in Logic Knots when you board in Rips? Because they're still counter spells. They're hard to be live, but they're still counter spells. As the game gets later, there's still plenty of spots where this card is a reasonable way to end a counter battle. I know there's, you don't always have the rip. Yeah, if I had to guess, I would say the Blue Moon deck, but I don't know. We just played Blue Moon with Niv Mizzet. Niv Mizzet was awesome. I'd rather play Niv Mizzet than Raw. Is it just because Helix and Boulder Grid? Yep, those are the only red cards, too. That is the only reason. And then you get to play 4 Snapcaster Mages, and that feels really good. Whereas, like, Snapcaster doesn't feel fantastic in normal blue-white. Hey, what's up, Sage? Sage, you missed a spicy league tonight, man. You should check out the first league we played tonight. We played Blue Moon with Niv Mizzet because of how much fun the Niv Mizzet was in Vintage. I was talking to Brian Ruther about it, and I was like, man, we gotta put this card in Modern. And he was like, let's make a list, man. Is it going on YouTube? I think it has a lot of music playing over it, but I still might be able to get it on YouTube. I think we had a lot of music playing over it though. I'll see how badly. Like it might already be muted like on the Twitch VOD thing. If not though, I'll put it up on YouTube. We ended up having a really good ride with it too, which was great. Yeah, I'll put it on there. I'll probably just get the little like flag things. I don't think it'll cause any issues. Yeah, that was a good time. I really like Niv Mizzet, man. that card is awesome. Right now we are playing Miracles, just straight up blue-white Miracles. Haven't played it in a long time, and I know it's something that a lot of people originally watched the stream just specifically because I played this deck, so I figured I'd play it after not having played it for so long. Alright, we're just looking for one of our win cons. Jace would be great. We get to still leave up like Dispel or Disdainful Stroke. We've got Goblins covered here. So, hey, Sage, thanks for giving out those subs, man. Hey, and after our good performance, I actually got some chests we can open for that. Let's pop open a couple of these chests here. Hey, Battlefield Promenade. Oh, Slimefoot. Alright, so we'll say that one was El Snoop. Here's the one for John Lightning. That's an awesome name. Hey, Sinkhole. And then finally for Eostby? I'm not going to say that one right. Invocation of Draft. Thank you so much for the subs there, man. I really appreciate that. What's up, man? Which Niv Mizzet? The new Niv Mizzet. The new hot Niv Mizzet. Niv Mizzet Parun. Card's so good. Do I have any Stony Silences I portrayed anybody against me? Are we talking about like on Moto or in paper? I don't know how many I have on Moto. Be able to check. I don't think I have excess ones, but maybe I've opened them from chest or something. The best Nivy. He is the best Nivy. He is so good. Free sub value. Yeah, get that free sub value. Sage is like the absolute king of giving out subs. Brian, you tell me, man. You tell me. Alright, I'd be perfectly happy if he just like blows his load here to play a bunch of goblins and I just Supreme Verdict. Bethany gave me a dirty look when I said blows his load. Was that inappropriate? Well, if he just goes all in to play like a bunch of goblins here. Look, Brian, all I'm saying, I'm not even saying anything. Niv Mizzet's great. That's all I'm saying. Niv Mizzet's great. Can't be countered. Draws you cards. He's so good. The art, fantastic. Got that perfect smug look on his face. Some sweet lightning in the background. The foils look crazy. I don't know. I'm just saying he's pretty good. I'm just saying he's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna let him just like go to town here. Niv Mizzet won me games I shouldn't have won last night in Vintage. Look, multi-format all. We went 4-1 with this league with him in Modern. Just multi-format all-star. Standard? Oh, he's gonna destroy Standard. Oh, please just be goblins. With a rip in play, I imagine it has to be goblins, and then this is just like, this will do it. Hey, what's up, Pudding? What deck are you playing in Vintage tonight? I don't know. It's hard for me to say anything but Oath after as much fun as I had with Oath. So the old RTR, is it somewhere in my rares? Yeah, that card was great too. Every copy of Nib has been pretty sweet. Oh, it is goblins! Yay! That's what we wanted. Hopefully he even casts maybe a second set of goblins. Do another one. He didn't do another one. Hey, and I found my win con. Perfect. Boop. And now we get to play Jace next turn with a bunch of counterspells up. Even have the counterspells up this turn. That was a godlike Oath run. That was a good Oath run. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really good Oath run. that was a ton of fun. Yeah, guys. I know he's not looking to get like super into stream or anything like that, but Sage was doing some streaming Vintage content last night, and I think he plans on doing it on the nights that like I'm not streaming, as well as Rich Shea. Yeah, I think we just let him do this. So like on Tuesdays and whatnot, he's planning on doing some like Vintage content. So if he's live, I'm gonna post in the Discord whenever he's live, and you guys should come check that out. It was pretty fun. Not a lot of people are like streaming Vintage these days, so when you can catch it, it is pretty exciting to watch. It is a very cool format. You might do some tonight when you're down. Awesome. Sweet. Send the host your way. Anyone got a Just Got Miracles list? Yeah, I got one for you right here. Here, actually, I'll just pull it up. I have it on my Stream Decker. I'll just give you a link to it right now. Un momento. Let's go ahead and, I think, just stroke this. Got Just Got Miracles somewhere here. This first one, I think now I brainstorm. And we'll send it back. Here is a pretty reasonable Just Got Miracles list. That was one build of it. I think that was my most recent build that I played. Wrong Disdainful Stroke Art. Should I be playing the new one? Yeah, in blue-white, I'm definitely playing the wrong one. This is the one I'd play in Grixis. I definitely playing the wrong one here. I don't know if I picked any up. We'll have to do that. We'll have to go pick up the new one. Yeah, for sure. The new one's got like the Azorius scroll. For sure. I think we just start upticking here to get the game ended. We only have a Dispel, but we have like a lot of things. We have a lot of, for the most part, we have things covered here. Echoing Truth, I am going to put on the bottom of his library. If he has Goblins again, I can get out of that. I'm going to draw a whole bunch of cards here. So, you know what's wild? Spell Snare is playable Vintage card. Well, it gets Oath, it gets Pyromancer, it gets Snapcaster Mage, it gets Night's Whisper. It gets, God, what else does it get? It gets a lot of the like Thorn pieces. That's true. That's true. It gets, yeah, Ravager. It gets like everything in that deck. It gets Overseer. Hits like everything out of shops. Oh, he's going deep. He's doing his big draw turn as well. Oh yeah, Mana Drain. Demonic Tutor is a big one. Oath is another big one, I think. I mean, I know there's not a ton of Oath getting played right now. I love Jeskai. I love the Jeskai list, but I don't think I'd be able to afford the other two Jaces or 4 Scalding Tards. Would it still be okay? It would definitely... It would be tricky without those, for sure. So what do you normally have then, Bob? Do you have like normal Jeskai control if you don't have the other Jaces? I imagine you're not just playing Miracles without the Jaces. Alright, this makes me want to dig more. This makes me want to dig more for pieces. Yeah, okay, cool. This is what I was looking for. Just more action. More counter spells. More cover in my butt stuff. This is good to help filter my draws. It's good with brainstorms with Jace as well. Though I don't plan on doing too many more brainstorms the rest of this game. Even without a graveyard, that card's still fine here. I'm gonna shuffle my library. Yeah, you definitely need the Jaces. The Jaces would hurt. Not having the Jaces would hurt a lot. Bin the Opt. See what he's got going on. Grape Shot we'll get rid of. Pretty hard for him to go off from hand, but we might as well get rid of the Grape Shot. He could go off enough to kill the Jace potentially, and I'd rather him just not have that card in his hand. Yeah, I mean, there are workarounds not having the Tarns, like you got Polluted Deltas, and it'd be similar. It wouldn't be perfect, but it would be okay. But not having the Jaces, I think, is too much. Yeah, we'll bin another Jace. Brawl. Yeah, whatever. Bin that too. This is where Mentor would be a sick threat. That is true. Have you tried Mentors and Cyber Threats? I have not yet. I love that card, though. I think a lot of people just play Geist in that slot, though, and Geist would also be fantastic here. It'd be way less spicy, but it would be also good. Yeah, okay, so I was right in that he has Thing in the Ice in this deck. I figured that was going to be a threat that he has. So I wanted to leave in the paths. Yeah, I mean, if you have access to the Jace's Surgical, you can draw that. Oh, that was my library. I'm an idiot. I thought that was me upticking Jace. Wow. Well, I wish I wasn't drawing Surgical right now. I'm like, ha, idiot, you brought in Surgical against me? Nope, that's me, Evan. That's me. Is it really worth it for blue-white over Jeskai, or are they basically the same? Again, if we're talking about Miracles specifically, I do think Jeskai gets a little bit of an edge. I think having 6 pieces of spot removal is really good. I think one of the weak points of Miracles is that it is lacking in spot removal. That card's not good right now. Where like you normally, it feels like you don't really necessarily need it because you have these terminuses, but there's actually a lot of cases where you do still kind of need it, and the bolts and the helixes just do the job. They give you sources of life gain in the main, other than timely reinforcements, which is not a great piece of life gain. It lets you take an aggressive line where you can, god damn it, you can. I was worried about wipe away. Of course, you can take an aggressive line where you can just start like snap bolt, snap bolt, snap bolt, kill your opponent kind of deal. Yeah, I was definitely worried about the wipe away, but whatever. We have the tools to still win here, so we start again. Ritual. Passive Flames doesn't do anything. Grape Shot's the only card that does anything in his hand. We'll take that. Nope, I'll keep it to Fairy. Play Jace, play to Fairy, and still have a ton of mana up? Yeah. So you're doing Opt off of that. Off of the Vendilion Click. Start the Jace train again. Put that on the bottom. Put to Fairy. Did I not tap enough mana? Yeah, that Jeskai list is expensive. For sure. Yeah, this lets us have Cryptic and Dispel up. Now we're going to be drawing like a fiend. His hand doesn't do anything. We've got an answer to goblins if he happens to draw the goblins. We're attacking him on multiple fronts now. We should be golden. I think he delayed the inevitable there. He wipe awayed it. I could not respond to, unfortunately. I felt like that was going to be something that was going to happen, but there wasn't really much I could do about it. But it's cool. Now we're chugging along again here. Yep. No. This could be this could be Grape Shot to like clear all my win cons, which would kind of suck. I don't think you can get it quite to 11. Might be able to. If you can get it to 11, that sucks. Blue-white is still decent, like a better. Oh, blue-white's fantastic. Yeah. But the problem, if you don't have the Jaces, I mean, you still need the Jaces for the blue-white list. The blue-white list still runs 3. Yeah, of course, Bob Marley. I like imagining that you're actually Bob Marley, like like the spirit of Bob Marley or something. And you're just like really into Magic the Gathering. Alright, don't want to let him get that rest in peace out, because I know he has the Pass in Flames in his hand. I think that's a pretty good assessment there, Sage. Of those decks. Friends that don't help you out. Yeah, those don't sound like good friends. Yeah, like Miracles is definitely a good deck. Blue-white Miracles is definitely a fantastic deck. Oh, he's gonna be so disappointed when I have another answer to them. Hopefully it works. Because if it doesn't, they actually do beat me. He could have something. Look at those goblins. Doing something. Oh! Remanding the last one. Shoot, maybe I should have actually counted that remand. Unless he's like casting it again, that would be great. He's not. Yeah, I wonder if I was supposed to counter that remand. Maybe I was. We're playing any Vintage tonight. Wasn't planning on it, but I think Sage is going to be playing Vintage. So when I finish, we can probably going to go host Sage and we can watch him play. Huh. And picking up that other one's actually kind of scary. I don't want to keep this other Jace in case he can deal with them. I guess I can always just like Cryptic pick it up. By pick it up, I mean pick up the Detention Sphere. I vote more Oath, man. That's always gonna be my vote now. That deck was too much fun. I wonder, does my opponent... I feel like you can't win this game, man. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. Just put him on dead to these as well. Put him on dead to just like everything, even if he goblins here. I have a million counter spells up. By that I mean 3, I guess. Kind of, not really this one though. Gifts. Sure. I suppose I counter that. It's not great, but without a graveyard, the card's not fantastic, but it's still... Oh, he only has 10 cards left in his library. We're done. Let's go to game 3, please. Remember when Machine Gun Nevi was let loose? Sure, you can bounce Jace. He's just trying to get Storm Count up to play a bunch of goblins, and then I'm just gonna pick up this with a Cryptic Command. I don't even need to do that, I guess. I just Cryptic whatever's gonna stop me from killing him with this. Attack you. Kill you. You're dead. Excuse me. Okay, game 3. Holy cow. God, he drug that game out. I kind of want these. Yeah, I kind of want these instead of Teferi, honestly. I want at least Lyra. It just ends the game. That one just literally that one actually ends the game. I think I cut a Jace, Teferi, and I bring in these two. I know he's on the thing in the ice plan. I wonder if I want this back. There's a tournament coming up soon near me, and I want to do good, so that's why I have a lot of questions. Yeah, no problem, man. You saw Wild Beth? Yeah, she walked by that camera. I get rid of an Illumination, bring a Path back in. Seems fine. How much do you like Celestial Purge? It always seems good enough, but not quite. I'm high enough on the card that I still play it. I think it's fine. That's fine. It always seems to earn that one sideboard slot for me. This hand has 2 good counter spells in it. It's on the draw. It has Azcanta. Doesn't have any of the hate cards. It has Azcanta. And a Path if he's on. If he's on the thing in the ice plan. Yeah, no problem, Bob. Thanks for hanging out. This hand's really close. This hand's like really close. I think I keep it. It's a risky one. How did Oath finish up for you the other night? 5-0. Clean 5-0. Yeah, I've got a vintage trophy now. This hand feels really soft tapping on it too. It does. It does. But I drew a land, so now I don't feel as obligated to tap out. I gotta go for the upkeep. Path this guy with a Dispel up now. If he casts literally anything there, I'd dispel it, I think. Yeah, Dan, I was thinking about playing that tomorrow. Really bad. I fell asleep while watching. I can't believe I missed the 5-0. Well, if you wanted to actually just like see the games, it is up on YouTube. For any of those who don't know, there's my YouTube channel. It is up there. Alright, he misses land drop. I don't think I'm supposed to crack here though. That seems risky. Plus, I want to draw lands. This is an interesting spot. I think I play it now. I think I play it into a remand. With the dispel up, I don't think too much can go wrong. Because now I'm missing my land drops, and I feel like I need to play a little bit more aggressively. And I have the answer to gifts in my hand. He missed his land drop. Gonna like pieces here, maybe? Yeah, that's fine. And then this will just help me find a rip next turn, right? Let's see. Puts Manamorphose, Serum Visions into their hand, and dumps 3 lands. Okay. Has to discard a card now. Pretty scary. Might play Oath tonight, depends. I really do like Mentor deck. Yeah, that is one of the things. It is a mental project for sure. Alright, I'm gonna just shock myself here. Pass with Dispel, Negate, and Path Up. But they are super sweet. If you're like down to play it, it's super sweet. I think we're 2-0 right now. Nope, that first game was just really long. We are 1-0. God, Miracles takes a long time. Holy cannoli. Echoing Truth at the bin. When did Echoing Truth hit the ban? I thought he had 3 lands that... Oh, that's what he discarded in his discard step. Gotcha. Put 2 cards on the bottom of the library, so I didn't need to like Field of Ruin there. If he puts any on top here, I'll attempt to field him. Puts 1 on top. Sends it back. End step, I will field him. Grabbing an island. Pretty far from being able to flip this, unfortunately. Oh, he has to discard again. And Rip would be a very good draw. Only 1 search. We're just kind of trying it. A lot of people have been doing it lately, so we wanted to try to fit in the 2 hieroglyphic illuminations. Normally I am on 2. Normally I'm on 2 copies of that card, but we're trying the 1 of. Kind of sucks giving him the land here if we have to. No, I know. I think it seems bad too. I'm normally on 2 copies of that card, but a lot of lists I've been looking at lately are all on 1 copy, so I figured I would see what's up. But I am a big fan of Search for Azcanta, so only having 1 is definitely iffy. Yeah, that is true, Sage. A good effect to have. If I keep this, I can play a Jace with a Negate or Dispel up. And get something going here. Kind of like it. It's risky, but I kind of like it. I know it's risky. Okay, cool. I found an answer to goblins, so that makes me feel a lot better. Finding an answer to goblins there makes me feel a lot better. So if he does get to go off here, that isn't... But the problem is he has his graveyard, so it's pretty unlikely that he's gonna... You're gonna die when you resolve Jace. I might not. My hand, I might not. Next turn I get to draw the detention sphere, shuffle my library, brainstorm, looking for a rip. Or a surgical. I know, I am worried. He has 7 cards in hand. I am pretty worried about... okay. Just can't let gifts resolve. Unless he just, like, has the full combo in his hand, I guess. Just be goblins, man. So unlikely they go for goblins when they have their graveyard, though. Unless they just, like, unless he just has it. It's weird it hasn't, it's not doing a storm count. Yeah, for sure. I noticed, I was watching the Star City event. They were talking about how a lot of Storm players are trying, or at least that guy was, and I think people are starting to follow Ancestral in the sideboard instead of pieces of the puzzle. I thought that was kind of sweet. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Alright, so value Grape Shot to kill Jace, I am okay with. Value Grape Shot to kill Jace, I'm okay with. Especially he's not even like remanning it back or anything like that. And then goblins. Cool. Cool. This is good for us. This is good for us. I ordered them wrong though. I just realized that with Escanta I ordered them wrong. That could be punishing. Not being able to... Well, I guess I can still flip it because I have the Flooded Strand. Yeah, that was a pretty tight turn. This way, this will let me flip Escanta, then I can play Lyra and also have my counter spells up. I think I keep that though. Just pass back. Oh, but I'm not flipping in that. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have just been that. Whatever. But now I feel pretty protected. I definitely should have just been that, though. Oh, gifts? No, that was silly to not been that. I had enough protection here. Whatever, now I'll have even more. The turn after, I guess. Seems silly. I've got a huge mana advantage on him. Yeah, that one I'll bin. Oh wow, another Dispel is good. The stack is now protected, yeah. Is he gifting here? I think I lead with Stroke. Spell covers most problematic things. Let's go for another gifts. Pieces? Sure. It's kind of scary. Grape Shot, Ritual, Steam Vents, Manamorphose, Island. How do I like one search? I've only played 2 matches so far. I feel like I've gotten lucky and drawn the one of a lot, but it has felt like a very key card in the matchups, so I think I would prefer to. Alright. Clock established. Stack covered. Clock advantage. Escanta, draw engine, good to go. Can activate that and have all 3 counter spells up. Sure. We can race goblins now. If it's not too big. What are you doing over there, Brady? like how Brady's the new camera dog. Just kicking Clancy out. Oh, Clancy heard me say that. Made a noise. But see, that why is Storm count at 2? Like, he didn't cast 5, you know? Why is it doing it now? Alright, well, I'm going to counter this remand. What? You're just going to use 2. Oh, Clancy was like, oh, no. Oh, because they specifically cast a storm spell. Okay, gotcha. Doy. Okay. Why did you shoot her then? That seems suspect. Honestly, surgical seems better than Damping Sphere here. Is Storm better than Miracles? No. No, it is not. I'm going to stop on my opponent's draw step and surgical their Grape Shot. It's really the only way they can win here. Hey, what do you know? They had one in hand. Alright. Oh, they took the thing in the ices out. They have gifts in their hand. Yeah, we got this covered. That's interesting. You took out thing, huh? Yeah. Yeah, no, we're good here. This doesn't race us. We've got counter spells. I don't really have win cons left. We golden. Yes, can't. He's thinking about gifting in response to this or something. I'll take a cryptic. Hey, you know the surgical. He messed up because he's low on time. Oh, your brother. Oh, hey, that's kind of cool. We got we got some insider here. I was wondering why he did that. My brother's playing you, so he messed up because he's low on time. That's why he hit Lyra with Grape. What did he mean to do? Because that was really confusing. Yes, except I ended up getting sick. You wanted to bait a counterspell. Oh. Interesting. Well, good games. Didn't know your hand was 100 counterspells. Yeah. Yeah, it is. He has no cards in hand, so we just negate this. Those were good games. Storms. Game 1's not all that interesting. Games 2 and 3 can be pretty interesting against Storm. I can't believe he's playing you. You're the only streamer I ever subbed to. Yeah, that's actually a really weird. That's a weird coincidence. That is definitely a weird coincidence. God, I can't read your name because it's like dark blue. Devilish. Yes, Greg. Yes, I am. Not a great hand. That's good enough. Good to know, Nick. I appreciate it. I finally played Fluffy with me on Prison and him on Goblin Gun deck. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I played against Fluffy a couple times. I think we have like a pretty even record. Oh, is this gonna be the Pelt? Nope. I really wanted it to be the Pelt Collector deck. It is. Here we go. Playing against Dredge. Let's see if we have enough sideboard hate for it. Certainly not a good hand against Dredge. All right, see you later, Nick. Thanks for popping in and let us know. That was actually cool to be able to hear that. Pumpkin donut. Goblins all over the place. Hey, thanks for giving Dan the sub there, Sage. I appreciate that. Dan pops in all the time. Just wanted the even 20 subs. Let's go ahead and open up another chest. Do they run basic force? I believe they do. Alright, here is the chest we open in Dan's name. Oh, there we go. That's a good chest. I mean, those are worth like a decent amount online, right? Am I crazy, or those are worth something, right? That's a card I need, too. Hey, it's like 15 tickets. Open a Leyline of the Void. Good chest, good chest. Thanks for not playing Arena. That's what I'm here for. Providing that sweet, sweet Moto modern content. Only times I ever play Arena is when I have Bethany on the stream with me. Alright, so they're going pretty deep here. Our Terminus off the top could get us back in this game, though. You're playing against Dredge, how convenient. Yeah, with the Leyline of the Void, it's perfect. Can you just put cards you get from chests like into play? Is that how they work? Can I just put that into play real quick? Everyone's on Arena. Everyone really is on Arena. Also, a lot of people that don't like play Magic are on Arena. Kind of sucked. It's kind of sucked. As somebody trying to stream Magic, makes it a little harder. All right, we're about to take a wallop, being that we kept a 2-spell hand and have yet to draw a spell. We're getting crushed here. It's about to get chilly in here. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. Arena is a more entertaining program, but it doesn't have modern, so yeah. And the limited format's like pretty bad because you can't actually draft with other people yet. It's still got work. I mean, it's still, it's open beta. Like it's still got some work. Some stuff to do. I guess I crack here. I don't know. We're just dead as soon as he finds a Conflagrate. But might as well play on. See if we do. I mean, I guess I have this card, but like if he has a land, I'm dead. Current Standard is better than Modern, and I love Modern. Current Standard is actually does look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Current Standard does look pretty good. Yeah, I think I agree, Sage. I think I would too. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Wait until we get the new non-rotating format. I know. It's gonna happen at some point, and I'm super curious as to what the starting point will be. A lot of people say Origins, which I think would be reasonable. I think Origins is likely going to be what it is. I can't imagine it would be anything else. It makes me want to start kind of collecting some good control cards from Origins forward. The problem is I don't think there have been enough good ones. There is Teferi. There is Azcanta. I don't think there's like a good enough sweeper though. Yeah, no fetch. Right, so if it starts at Origins, that's no fetches, right? Cons was before Origins, wasn't it? Or am I wrong? Oh no, because it has the new border. So Cons was after Origins, wasn't it? Maybe they just banned fetches or something, I don't know. Dominaria on or whatever. Well, Ixalan was on. Ixalan was on there. Yeah, of course, Lockhorn. They're not. I mean, the problem is all the shuffling, right? More than anything else. All right, so we bring in the Angels, bring in Timely, bring in Rips, bring in Purge, bring in Surgical, take out all these pooper-doo counter spells. Honestly, like Verdict is pretty butts too. Spell Snare gets Cathartic and it gets Loam, but that's not really good enough. Oust is fine. Hey, thanks for the bits there, Pike. Legion's Landing, Amara, Nissa. Holy crap, Gideon. Oh my god, that's a format right there. Let's cut some of these. Oops, not Cryptics. I think we trim on Jace. No, maybe I trim on a Teferi before I leave in like 2 Jace. Maybe like a Hieroglyphic here. Just trim on a bunch of numbers of the top end clunky stuff. Did I really want to take the Verdict out? I feel like the Verdict's really bad against them. Oh, you know what? Verdict's good when I have Rip, though. I'm gonna take out Illuminations. Verdict's good when I have Rip. Do you not like Ancestral? We had it in here. In my normal list, I do have one. But we're trying the Hieroglyphic Illuminations in that spot. But normally, I have been playing a one of. Still trying to figure out if I like that card. I think it's fine. Try 2 out. I mean, the one has, like I was talking to Brian earlier, and I said that the one has impressed me. So, because I was very low on it. Yeah, Goblin did. Sent me some of his, some secret picks. Alright, cool. Thanks for hanging out, Pedro. Have a good night. Remember that Kaladesh is coded into Arena, that's true. Shocks are going to be in the new format now. That's always nice. I think shocks are perfect. We're talking about the theoretical next format, the theoretical next non-rotating format that they're probably going to come out with at some point. That we're thinking is going to be the new border forward, but not have fetch lands in it, either ban fetch lands or not have it be cons. But I think it's going to be, I think if they don't want fetch lands, that they're probably just going to make a new border forward and just say fetch lands are banned because there's too many cool cards in cons. I want to be able to play dragons in this format. Not going to surgical either of those yet. They currently don't do anything yet. If he plays a land, I'll surgical the Bloodghast. He played a land. Shoot, he played a fetch land. Shoot. Well, that was bad. Yeah, that was bad. Because now in response to me surgicaling it, he can crack the fetch, get another land trigger. Now I'm going to have to get rid of the Amalgam. I didn't think about that. Yeah, Ojdai could be good. We could play like... We could actually play like a Scorn deck. A Silumgar Scorn deck. Alright, so I am going to surgical this guy. Watching some American Dad over there? No, you're fine. I actually kind of want to watch that show. Have a great Amoebas, bunch of nature's claims. His hand is stinkweed and 2 more blood gas. Wow, if I just went for that blood gas, I would have hit his whole hand. Holy crap, if I would have just gone for it. Would have hit his whole hand. What a mistake. Oh. What an absolute mistake. What are we talking about with Hornet Queen? No, Evanson's probably not too good. Cons, you have dig through time? Oh my god. Let him attack here. Go for a opt and try to find a Terminus. I already have one in hand. Pretty unlikely we're going to find one, but... like an emergency, like, I don't know. This hand really hasn't come together. If I would have just gone for that blood gas. I didn't think about fetch lands. That was my bad. I should have just on his draw step gotten rid of the blood gas, because it's really hard for him to get back the amalgam. If I do get rid of the blood gas, he has to hit Narcomoebas. Didn't have any dredgers yet. Oh Jesus. Alright, we need to Terminus really quickly. I think we could have won this game. I just think I just played it really poorly. There's a lot of silly stuff in cons, that is true. Yeah, I think I just played this game pretty poorly. Well, if I go Jace and just put Terminus back on top, it's pretty likely I just die. If I Detention Sphere these two, it feels pretty bad because he's got more he's going to bring back. Nah, I think I threw this game. I think I threw this game. I think wherever they start, I really think wherever they start, it has to be whatever set had their first new border, just to have it be like easy to tell which sets are in the format and which are not. I honestly think that's what they have to do. I think that's the cleanest way to do it, and then just make bans to adjust for it. Otherwise, I think it's too confusing to know which sets are legal and which are not. With Modern, they just did, you know, once it was the Modern border with 8th edition. Alright, so far this one doesn't have haste, but he can conflagrate me, give it haste. Yeah, he wins. If he conflagrates, yeah, he's conflagrating. Damn, alright, I played that sloppy. I think we could have won that game. If I got rid of all the surgicals, his hand just did nothing, and we were probably good, but oh well. Well, there's like no way that, I mean, if the format doesn't have Kaladesh in it, then it's not coming out for like a long time, because there's just not enough sets in it then it's just standard. If it doesn't have Kaladesh in it, that's just standard. Otherwise, it's not going to be out for like several, I mean, it's probably already not going to be out for a while, but then it's not out for like years. Years and years. Because that is literally just standard right now. Alright, looks like Storm again. I'm going to shock Spell Snare here. Oh, no, I'm not going to shock. There's no way Kaladesh isn't in it. I think they just have some smart bans in the beginning. Sends back, I'm just going to opt. That's a good draw. Playing the Colonnade lets him know what deck I'm playing. I could have played Island and still kind of kept him in the dark. I don't think you can ban your way into Kaladesh. being bad for the format. Maybe, maybe that's true. There's a lot of good stuff in Kaladesh. I don't know. There's not like it's fun. You just get rid of some of the energy garbage. Just get rid of some of the energy garbage. To be honest, like Marvel, probably the Attune. There's probably enough there. Hey Sage, thank you for that donation. Let's see what the message was. I always miss it. I can never see it on the tiny screen. Sage donates $5. Say, to getting crushed by Dredge. In solidarity we stand. Oh, not Storm. Yeah, who can beat Dredge anyways, right? Wow, not Storm here is great for us. Wow, Kiln Fiend deck. That's got to be super good for us. Jeez. Anyways, thank you so much for the the dono there, Sage. I appreciate that. Alright, I think I go draw a step, click him, take another threat, hopefully. Maybe he remands it or something like that, but that's fine. Oh boy. Dive down, fatal. Jeez. Well, he's got two answers to the click. Probably just take Faithless Looting here. Probably just the best card in his hand. Excuse me. Yeah, dive down's pretty spicy. Hopefully when they add this new format, they won't wipe accounts clean. I don't really have the next threat covered, especially because of dive down. I mean, even without dive down, I still don't really have the next threat covered. But at least he's playing a deck that my removal main deck actually does something. Gonna get the Escanta in play. I'm gonna play the fetch land here, just in case he plays a threat and I want to be able to like opt in Terminus. I guess I could have played the plains there, but this also gets this going faster. If I missed it, or if he doesn't play a threat, or if I missed it opt, I can grab what's it called? Hallowed Fountain tapped. Teferi's good. He's stuck on 2 lands, so just slamming a Teferi here looks really good. He's got a bolt in his hand. Use the grape shot. Really close to flipping this guy. Ooh, no, I'm not going to bin that. Not going to reveal it, but I'm not going to bin it. He might be able to kill this, but I have, like, Illumination. I just concedes to that. Having a Terminus in my hand was good. Oh, wow. That's good stuff. Anyways, I apologize for the nasally sniffling, by the way, guys. That's not how I normally sound, for anyone new. Alright, so against this deck, I imagine Dispels are okay. Celestial Purge definitely looks really good. Do they play, like, what are they on? Are they on, like, Thing in the Ice? Is it just Kiln Fiend? It's gotta be Kiln Fiend and something else. I'm not actually super familiar with this deck. Like, are Rips good against this deck? Do they care about their graveyard? Whoa, whoa. I guess cards I'm considering are the Angels, Timely, and Dispels. Be who you are, Evan. I always try to. I always try to be who I am. Thing, Fiend, Drakes, or Swifty. Okay. That was kind of what I was thinking. Wow, really? That's kind of sick. Yeah, I know this is the deck that Diva plays a lot. I just am not super familiar with it. Oh boy. Let's see. Imagine negates are slow. Dispels are probably reasonable. Dredge didn't suddenly become tier 0. No, Dredge has just been great, and it's one of those decks that comes in cycles. Dredge is just great. That deck is just, like, good. It comes in cycles, and then Graveyard Hate goes way up, and then you see a little bit less of it, but, like, that deck is super good, pretty much always. Take Cryptic out, because it's also clunky. Bring in another Dispel. Like, I feel like the Angels are pretty good against them. Remember Bridge Fight? Yeah, exactly. Like Bridgevine's also, I think Bridgevine's also very good. Yeah, I just don't want these cryptics. I think I just want like these big Baneslayers. I just want these big angels. These are okay, but they have like Teamer Battle Rage and ways to get around the blockers, so I don't think they're great. This seems fine. 61. Let me get rid of an Illumination. Do you remember when Jace broke Modern? Yeah, he did not do that ever. Super glad Teferi came out right when Jace got unbanned, so that everyone could be like, "Oh man, Jace sucks. Teferi's better anyways." And like, there's no heat on Jace ever. This hand sucks. This hand's worse. Maybe it's not worse. It's got an answer versus first threat. I get to scry and I'm on the draw. If I find a blue source, we're looking okay. Just give me a blue source. I want to keep that. I need a blue source 100%. This is probably a super weak keep, but it is what it is. Steven, is it Todd Stevens? Blue was my first Modern deck when Probe was legal. Oh, deck was definitely a lot better for Probe when Probe was legal. I mean, Bloodbraid Elf is fine. Like, that's the thing. Jason Bloodbraid Elf are fine. Those are both, like, super good on bans. I'm someone who thinks Stoneforge is also on the list of, like, not to, you know, open up that whole can of worms again, but I am one of the people that thinks Stoneforge is totally fine to come off as well, along with a couple other cards. Bloodbraid Elf is not that bad. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's that good. I think it's, like, fine, though. I think it's a playable card in Modern. Pithing Needle? You're gonna try to blind Pithing Needle name, like, Flooded Strand, or you're gonna name Jace? You're gonna try to cheese me here? I had that happen in a paper tournament and it worked. I was so pissed. I had 2 Flooded Strands in my hand. Yeah, they're gonna try to cheese me. It freaking worked too. That was a good draw. Alright, see you later, Ven. Yeah, definitely looks like bedtime. It's great with grafted exoskeleton. I hate when people do this. That's such a cheese line. That's like the ultimate cheese line. And the guy went for it too. He sat there and he was playing Death and Taxes. He thought about it. He's like, man, I could name Jace, but you know what? He's like, I'm just gonna try to get you, Flooded Strand. And I was like, you suck. You suck. No, that's not what I wanted to draw. Or when I wanted to draw it. Hey, maybe I can punish him and now actually, like, play a Jace. I just got a foil purge, $1. A foil purge for $1. Keep foils. Wait, what does that mean? Like, you got a foil celestial purge for $1? That's a pretty good deal. Alright, really don't care about Relic. It makes me feel like they had a lot of stuff that comes out and just needed to, like, filler stuff, because this card's not fantastic against blue-white. Or they just misjudged how good this card is against blue-white, because it is not very. Got my Sorcerer's Spyglass against Shop tilted off to the side. Yeah, it is. That's so stupid. Yo, that's so stupid. Oh my god. Please, man. That's so silly. What a silly goose. They named a fetch land in their own deck. I mean, I'm still kind of getting screwed on lands here. What I'm planning on doing is Field of Ruining this, grabbing an island, and then, never mind. I guess cycling this. That's the plan. Yeah. I think that's my best chance to do what I need to do here. Like, I feel bad for him, so I like field his Flooded Strand. I think I just cycle Hieroglyphic here. Really important that I find my land drop. It's a good one. Do they just like sideboard into a control deck? Is that something they do? Let's find out. Do they counter this? No? I know they have bolts in this deck. I think it's pretty likely that he has multiples in his hand. Though if he fires off 2 of them here, I guess I don't care, so I'm going to go ahead and target him. Maybe you know what, I probably should have targeted myself there. You know, getting the Brainstorm and putting 2 on top and then him maybe playing threats into it is probably better. But I do have this path in Celestial Purge. I don't know, him dying to a single bolt feels pretty bad. If he fires up 2, I feel okay. If I get to untap with it, it's insane. This is so funny. this is the funniest thing in the world. Like I can like kinda respect this cheese line. Oh, there's one. But not if you're also running that fetch land. Not if you were also running that fetch land. Dope. Play this 4-drop that doesn't do anything, and now you're tapped out. Yes, please. You'll make Bolus mad. I know. Oh no. Speaking 2 real truths over here. No! I needed him. My draws are so bad. If you have a protection spell, I lose. Alright, I need him to not have one of those, but I definitely casted at sorcery speed here. Because I don't want him to cast his protection spells on his turn and get to pump it. It's like the same thing as Infect. And my next 2 turns, I am not doing anything. But it kind of looks like he's not either. Just have another one. Kill 2. Alright. Let's do it again next turn. This time I think I do it with the Snapcaster Mage. So I can start attacking him. He's at 14, so before he gets like another relic. Oh, I probably should have just purged it. I don't know, maybe he has Spell Pierce. I'll play around Spell Pierce. I don't even want to play this. I don't want him to even know. I want him to think that it does nothing. No, not a Drake. Oh god. That's kind of sick. Yeah, he got me. He tricked me. It is going to be hard to find this next white. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. No. Alright. Now I just feel them get the other white source and then I guess Terminus. Just block with this guy. Not gonna let him win with this card. Yeah. Serum's fine. Terminus and then so Terminus next turn into Angel the turn after. Hopefully that'll be enough. Put 2 cards in the bottom of their library. Gonna block just to save the 5 life. I'd be losing the Snapcaster Mage anyways to the Terminus. Yeah, the Steam Vents. Hopefully you didn't get like another counterspell there. Get her out of here. This is the biggest meme. Alright, so they shuffled the Hazard back in. Hopefully they don't draw it. Hopefully they draw nothing. Nice. Nice draw. Play the Angel, which will hopefully be unbeatable. Pretty hard for a blue-red deck to kill this thing. Killing Fiend is fine. Got an oust for that. Make sure I do a pre-combat just to make sure that it does get ousted. Otherwise, I'm going to keep her back to be able to block, I guess. What's it put it to? Second from the top. Okay. I'm gonna go for the draw step click. Leave up one of each. What do you got? I guess I don't want to take anything because that just, yeah. If I take anything, it lets them draw it. So now they just have Dispel and another Pythic Needle in their hand. Yeah, we win. Because now they're going to draw Killing Fiend. We're going to attack them to 8. They're going to go 3. They're going to draw Killing Fiend, and then they're going to die. Alright, we're 3-1. So we have at least prized. Good stuff, good stuff. I would have been so upset if we just drew like straight Flooded Strands. That would have been so tilting. Alright, let's play this final match of the night. Sage, are you planning on firing up your stream? If you are, I can host you when we finish. You're running 3 Terminus, 2 Taco Supreme. Interesting. I don't know, I like being on the max Terminus. I think you're gonna do 1 league? Cool. Have I ever played Hearthstone? Yeah, I played Hearthstone. I played it quite a bit in its like early days. I haven't played in like a few seasons though, but I was never like really good at Hearthstone or anything like that. But I did play it. It's kind of fishy. I'm gonna keep it on the draw. Okay. I'll play 4 for the GP. I need to win games on the underdog, so Holloway. Yeah. Ooh, that's probably not good for me. Take a path here. Keep hearing things called Taco Supreme, but that's because one of the mini games I played, it really said Supreme Guardian. Anything with Supreme in it is immediately Taco Supreme now. Here on Token Druid in Hearthstone this season. Yeah, that's what I've heard is just like insane. I've heard Token Druid's very good. I mean, I haven't played in a pretty long time. Oh, I stopped on the draw step. Whoops. Oh, is this Jund? No, it's not. Is this Jund Shadow? You love tacos? Tacos are pretty good. What's your opinion on tacos? They're good? Yeah. They're pretty good. Watch, I'm gonna draw the Terminus. No, that's worse. Oh boy. Well, that's why I did the opt on that turn. Why I main phased the opt there was specifically to find if my land drop was a colonnade. That is why I was doing that. Gives me the opportunity to rip a Terminus off the top. I wanted to find a white source so I could Terminus, and if I found colonnade, I mean, all right, 4-color Shadow. All right, looking for Terminus. Terminus or bust. Terminus or bust. Taking the hit here kind of sucks. Our hand is not panned out well. That is true. That is a good point, Goblin. Man, Goblin, I was so jealous when you were telling me about that food you were making the other day, that rice. I downloaded it yesterday, and I think I'm already bored with it. Well, you really have to have a collection to be playing an interesting deck. So if you just started, it's going to be kind of hard to have something interesting to play. Alright, Terminus one time. Give me that sweet, sweet Terminus. Alright, that's a Plains, which is not a Terminus. Do you guys want me to change? I just realized I've had the Skyrim music on this whole time. Is this like good background music, or do you guys want me to switch it over? Oh, well now it just froze. Why did it have to freeze? 3 hours in, and it froze. We got it back again. Don't worry. We got it back. No, I don't think well. Yeah, it's probably better. I was planning on casting Vendilion Click this turn. That's why I didn't think it mattered. I assumed I was taking too much damage without Vendilion clicking this turn, hoping he doesn't have a removal spell and being able to block the Shadow. Hey, Brian, thanks for the bits. Thanks, the music is great. It really is. This is really nice background music. It's definitely super copywritten, and I'm like certainly going to have this VOD muted, but I just can remove it. Or just have Temur Battle Rage. That'll do it. Alright. This is one of those matchups that is heavily hinged on finding the Terminus for sure. Bring in our Purge. Rips are okay. Not as good as they are against Grixis Shadow, but like it is still Traverse. Lyra's like fine. Timely. Take out Negate. Take out the Logic Knots. Spell Snare gets Grim and Temur Battle Rage. I don't know. Kind of don't like Click. How good is Rip against this deck? It's probably okay. Probably okay. Maybe I like that more than Time. What am I thinking about Timely? Timely doesn't really do what I want it to do against a Shadow deck, does it? Then I'm not gonna have less life than them. Let's try this. Cut down on the counter spells. Be very high on removal spells. Rip seem pretty good, and the Angels are pretty good against Shadow. This hand's fine. 2 removal spells. Oust, not a fantastic removal spell, but we do have the Field of Ruin combo to shuffle away the threat. Purge gets most of their threats, including Liliana's if they go into that plan, which is nice. Always just expect to have your best card not in your hand against this deck, though. It's kind of good. This card's pretty good against Shadow, huh? And gain 3 life. It's kind of funny. It also has like the coolest flavor text. It's like an Eldrazi getting blown up. Gideon saying invincible is just a word. It's kind of badass. Takes the Purge. More versatile threat. Sorry, more versatile answer, I should say, not threat. So I guess he drew that this turn. Excuse me. I wonder if he has the blue splash, if he's 5 color. My favorite recentish flavor text is from the Zendikar Day of Judgment. Soren is super badass as a character. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Wait, what is the flavor text on it, though? I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Ooh, Snap's a good draw. Field's pretty good against this deck. You can really, like, clunk up their mana. Drawing multiple fields is probably going to be good for us. I think I'm supposed to vanilla click them here, though. No, you know what? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If he plays like Liliana, if he has like Liliana Last Hope or something like that, I don't want her to be able to get like upticked on. I've seen plain level and all life rendered to dust. It brought me no pleasure. That's sick. It reminds me of the other one. I think it's on like Vindicate or something. There's some no, it's on the like the other Vindicate, the Anguish Unmaking, I think, where he's like, hey, what do you know? He's like, I'm turning you to dust. That's not what he's saying, but I'm turning you to dust. I guess I just want to like snap deal with this, but let's play click, look at his hand. Yeah, because it still gets the uptick on it, so I have to go snap. Get rid of her. Oh my god. Alright, well, I have some bad news, guys. I think we're losing this game. Because I can't beat any of this. I guess I get rid of Lily. Based on their hand, yeah, I attack them. I have Oust in 3 Field of Ruins. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to like start trashing their mana next turn. I think I cut the pet card Telling Time. Oh, I like Telling Time. Yeah, but I haven't been playing it for a while either. Yeah, I probably should have taken them off green there. I mean, no, I had to do, like, eventually I am going to start stripping them, but I hit this and this. I'm going to dismember now. Okay. So I'm going to go Oust, hit green sword. Okay. Does he have Delirium? Yeah. Gets another Shadow. That is problematic. Oh, he gets to play them both. Alright, I just need to survive. He doesn't have the Battle Rage. I just need to survive and hit him with a Colonnade, but this is a big draw step. Oh, that's a really scary draw. No, he's not dead to the... Well, he is dead to Snap plus colonnade attack if he attacks. He has Fulminator Mage though, so he's not dead to that. Yeah, I do too, Goblin Guide. Mine is, treat the angels. He's gonna get rid of the colonnade. I don't know if he should do it right now, though. That's pretty good. Wow, that's pretty good. Huh. Just take this hit. Jeez. Oh, no, I'm not casting that, though. Just to fairy. Get rid of your guy. Attack you. It's funny, if I did bottom the Teferi, I was going to find the Terminus. Inquisition. Don't have another threat. Come on. Oh, that's not really a threat. Gets rid of my snap, though. Gets rid of my threat. Ooh. I gotta shuffle away that guy first, though. See what this does to his mana. Does he have another basic? Yes. I shouldn't have gotten the planes there. Because I should have gotten the plane second so that I got a path. That was silly. Alright, so that one was a straight mine. Oh, yeah, Doi, Teferi. Of course. Sure. This card's gonna be very good. I think I do use the path here. Just a very Planeswalker might just be okay after all. He might just be alright. I'm just gonna sandbag this Hallowed Fountain. I guess I should have just cast this. I'm not really getting use out of my own taps. Probably should have. Yeah, because then I could have found Vendilion Click and then killed him. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that in response. It's not too late to do that. It's not a very good draw. And hold on to the other Teferi just in case. Just looking for a Vendilion Click or an Angel. Actually, Vendilion Click, Angel's not great with this card. Well, I guess I can bounce it with Teferi. So yeah, Angels do work still. Yeah, I'll still keep a path. Doing a good job at undoing Liliana's work, though. Ooh, goes to 1. I guess I do want to play this one. And I should opt. They already... Yeah. Shouldn't have played my land. Getting a little sloppy here. This is a strip mine. Still get rid of it. Yeah, just get rid of it. Does have another card. Should have his next threat covered. This is like a pseudo threat. There we go. Yeah, Teferi looks pretty good against her. I definitely want this click back in though. I think that was a mistake, probably cutting that. And maybe take out 1 illumination. 5 mana is way too much for Modern. Yeah, don't play 5 drops. Play 6 drops. Like Niv Mizzet. It's clunky, man, but if he doesn't have like a blazing fast one, this one's like pretty resistant to hand disruption. It's like he wants to take every card. But I hate mulliganing against Death Shadow decks. Alright, well he only has one option, so you can have a rip. Rip, rip. He knows about all the threats coming down the pipeline. Does that mean you can play Torrential Gear Hulk? Yes, it does. Oh, we can win this game, Sage. This game's winnable. We're not in a great spot, but it's winnable. I assume he takes this because he's a redundant. Nope. Okay, he's gonna try to. He's got another one. He's gonna try to fight through the Jaces. Fat Caster Mage is the second best Caster Mage. Yeah, probably. And there's like Pirate Caster Mage. I like Fat Caster more than Pirate Caster though. Ooh, dual Caster Mage. That one's spicy. Kind of forgot about him. Okay. Okay with this. Again, we get to be on this like Field of Ruin plan to mess up this 1,000,000 color deck, which is kind of cool. This is for a land. Also good for us. Ooh, when he gets the swamp. I can take him off double black now. Doing this now is a little bit awkward, but I still think I do it. I don't think there's anything he's going to be able to do at instant speed. I just want to take him off double black. I guess I should have done a draw step, whatever. Alright, he sends it back. I'm going to strip mine him again. Or not again, strip mine him now. The first one. Oh, did he just concede? Hey, he just conceded. Alright. Well, we were gonna be strip mining the ever-loving Jeebus out of him, so there you go. And we got another 4-1. 4-1 twice.